world is not giving you what you deserve because you don't think you deserve it, and you need to change your mindset. Why are you timid? Why are you passive? Why are you afraid? You would have way more business if you call and make them understand why they need it. You're making it like it's an option. Took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. You get to make a choice. Is failure going to break you, or is failure going to make you? You get to decide. Failure doesn't. We all fail. We just didn't stay down. Took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. And then I got a master's degree. And then I got a PhD. And it took me 8 years to get the PhD. But guess what? On all my certificates, none of them say how long it took me.
When you're winning and you're succeeding, there's this idea that everything is right. There's this idea that perfection is now presenting itself and life moving forward is going to be just an easy road. And it's not until you're in that position where you expect perfection and you think that you start to see the true problems and flaws really present themselves.
All right, mindset. This is the one. Mindset is everything. It all starts with how you think. Do you know there was a time that I could never be a multimillionaire, and I couldn't be a multimillionaire because I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. And everybody in Detroit told me, they said to me, Eric, if you're gonna be accepted, if you're gonna be affirmed, you finish high school and you get a job with Ford, GM, or Chrysler. That was it. I'm telling you, you from Detroit, you come home and say, Ma, I got a job. Where? Chrysler. Where? The plant. Give me a kiss, son. I love you. I started working with the Bob Proctors of the world. I'll never forget. I was with Bob Proctor in San Diego. I was speaking, and Bob pulled me to the side. He's like, hey, how much you charge? I was like, whoa, I don't even know you like that. You know, so it's our first time meeting. You gotta get real into me. Like, you wanna know how much I'm making? He was like, well, like per engagement. I was like, I don't know, like 5, 10. He's like, 5, 10 grand? I was like, yeah. He was like, you should be charging at least 20,000. I was like, 20,000? He was like, yeah, he's at 20,000. I was like, okay. Went home, called my agent, 20,000. My agent was also from Detroit and was a part of a working class where you get hourly wages. And we've never seen $20,000 at one time. And so when she would say 20, they wouldn't give it to her because she didn't say it. How much does he charge? So she would say 20. They'd say 12. 12 it is. Bingo, 12. I'm like, what did they say? They said 12. I was like, oh, okay. I remember, a couple times I got 20. I was like, man, 20. So I saw Bob Proctor again. He was like, how much you charge? I said, 20. He said, you only charging $20,000? I said, you told me $20,000. He said, no, I didn't. I told you at least 20,000. But when I say 75 to 100, now I promise you, I say it like it's a steal. Why? Because I know what I'm capable of. Watch this. I went from a worker's mindset to a thinker's mindset to a planning mindset.
You need to recognize and emphasize your strengths. Reward and praise yourself for every effort and progress. When you stumble on an obstacle, treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Set realistic and achievable goals. Do not expect perfection. It is impossible to be perfect in every aspect of your life. I know absolutely no one that is perfect in every aspect of their life. And if you know someone that tell you that, they're lying to you. I promise you.
The world is not giving you what you deserve because you don't think you deserve it, and you need to change your mindset.
I think the biggest memory for me is the one of being complacent. As a child, I wasn't really a kid that embraced the world of challenge, right? I was very complacent. I was okay with being a subpar to low average student, right? I was okay with not trying. I was okay with not giving my all. And I was kind of okay with getting over, right? So the biggest memory that I have in my childhood is like when I got to that early teen years, that 12, that 13, that 14, being sneaky and thinking that you're constantly one-upping someone was that's what I was embracing at the highest level. Do your homework. I did it. Did you really do your homework? I did it. And you taking my word for it and not checking my homework. Oh, I didn't do it, but you think I did. I got over. Ultimately, you're slowly cheating yourself over the course of years, and it's not until you get a reality check as to why that work was necessary that you realize you're just not doing what you're supposed to do with your life.
That was me when I got the GED. That was me in the 6th year that I didn't finish, in the 7th year that I didn't finish, the 8th year I didn't finish college, the 9th year I didn't finish college. You know, statistics say that if you don't finish in 6 years, you probably won't graduate. I went 12 years, but I always saw the lion. The problem with you is you looking in the mirror and you keep seeing the kitty cat and you can't see the lion. The lion is there too. They're both there. Your eyes determine what you see. You gotta change your mindset. As I leave, you're standing, you said, I need to change my mindset. I do. Man, E, I got a low self-esteem. Man, E, I don't believe in myself in the way I should believe in myself. I want you to stand right now and I want you to declare that your future, you're gonna be your better you in the future. There's nothing we can do about today, but in the future, we're gonna work on the future, and your future is gonna be better than any day you've ever had in your life. We focusing on your future. Come on, give me some energy. This is your future.
Also, you need to slow down when you are feeling intense emotions and think logically about the situation. Also, recognize that past negative life experience do not dictate your future. Challenge making assumptions about yourself, people, and situations. Express your feelings, beliefs, and needs directly and respectfully. To learn to say no to unreasonable requests. That will definitely compromise you sometime. Depends on what that look like. So you hear it first right here from your very own, the Hart himself, Cornell Buntin.